Welcome to my channel. This is Eager as Zebra here, and today we're going to be playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Hi everybody. Today I thought it'd be fun to go through and make all the new recipes that came with the Honeyglow Woods adventure pack. I already got some of them completed, but I thought it'd be fun to make a video on how to make them all. So we'll dive in and start cooking. We'll start with appetizers first. Okay. So our first thing we're going to be making is more milk and honey. And what we're going to need for that is milk. And then I got to find where the honey is. I think it's here. And some honey. And then I give you more milk and honey. And the cup is too dang cute. Right. And our next thing we're going to be making is going to be a honey crunch bar, which just reminds me of like a Nature Valley crunch bar. That's what it reminds me of, looking at it. And what we're going to need for that is honey and chestnuts. Not that. I accidentally added something to the chestnuts. There they are. And the little sweet chestnuts, they remind me of like the toy ball. That's what it reminds me of every time I look at it. And there you have a honey crunch bar, which is a nice snack when you're on a go. And then we're going to be making a sweet acorn porridge. So we need an acorn snail. I just saw it a couple minutes ago. Like, I know I have one. There it is. Alright, and then any fruit and any grain. So we'll do our wheat for our grain. And then fruit, I think I have a bunch of apples. So we'll just use an apple. Alright. And then sweet acorn porridge. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be making is a ballistery day soup. And we're going to need tree resin for this, which is kind of an odd ingredient. But, you know, we're going with it. And then we're going to need some mushrooms. So we can find the mushrooms. And then we're gonna need truffle, which I think is under this tab. Yes, truffle. And some golden honey as well. And then I think that's it. It's just those 4 ingredients. Yes. And then that will give us our soup. Alright, now we're going to start on entrees. And our first one we're going to make is a honey glaze plush fish. So we are going to need a plush fish, of course. And I don't know about eating because it makes me feel like it's just like a toy fish. It's full of stuffing. But we'll need that. We'll need some honey. And then we'll need any vegetable, I believe. Yes, any vegetable. So we'll just throw a carrot in there. And now we got a nice honey glazed plush fish. And then our next thing we're going to be making is a toasted picnic sandwich. And we are going to need honey for that. Parsnip. I don't know, is parsnip like a vegetable? Yes, parsnip. Tree resin. And then we need any spice. So let's add basil to that as well. And then let's grab our tree resin, because I gotta find that again. Okay. And then I need dairy. Any dairy. So we'll just cheese. And that should give us our sandwich. Yes. And so cute. I love the little acorns on top. A nice sandwich. Alright, our next thing is going to be a foresty quiche. Quiche. Niche? That's how you say it? I'm not sure. Probably saying it wrong. We'll need any fish. Let's use a bass because I have plenty of those. Any dairy. And we'll do cheese because I have a lot of cheese. A Jupiter berry. Truffle. But before we go get the truffle... Oh wait, it might be under vegetables. We need the golden patty pan pumpkin. Oh, it's so tiny. And then we need truffle. Truffle. There we go. And that's... Ta-da! Delicious. Alright, and our next item is going to be Rabbit's Garden Pie. And we are going to need another one of the golden patty pans. Parsnip. A puffle bud pod. And I don't 100% know what that looks like or where it would be. So let's look for it together. Not here. Not here. That's the only thing about new items is figuring out where category they go under. Especially when you don't exactly know what they are too. But it's under the fruit tab. And then we'll need a carrot and any grain. So let's just throw some wheat in there. Then we'll go back and grab a carrot. And that should give us Rabbit's Garden Pie. I hope at some point they add rabbit. But then if they don't, that's fine, because they make a lot of references to rabbit, like Rabbit's Garden Pie. Cool, but I would mind rabbit, because I would totally build a garden of carrots around Rabbit's house if, you know, Rabbit comes into the game. Alright, and then lastly, desserts, because you cannot forget dessert. So we're going to be making some honey macaroons. So let's grab us some golden honey. Some sweet jelly. Any grain. So let's grab us some wheat. Grab us some sweet chestnuts, which are up here in the fruit section. And then that's going to make us a nice box of honey macaroons. I have never had a macaroon before. Right. And our next thing we're going to be making is called honey trifle. We're going to need more of that puffle pod that we just had a few minutes ago. We're going to throw that into the pot along with a Jupiter berry. And some golden honey and tree resin. Oh, that looks good. Okay. I really enjoy the layers. The layer things always look so beautiful. But when you're eating it, you have to be able to scoop like all the way down if you want to get all layers in one scoop, or do you just eat by layer? Because me personally would want like to taste it all together in one. Right, and then our next item's called Brunch Fast. And that we are going to need some sweet jelly. any fruit. So let's throw an apple in there. And then egg and butter. Butter and egg. Oh, now see why it's called that. Dessert pancakes is amazing. I love go to IHOP and get like the dessert ones. Delicious, but a classic one is always good too. It also does look like waffles, not pancakes. And then lastly, we are going to be making Pooh's birthday cake. And to make that, we are going to need golden honey, any sweet. So we'll throw a mint in there, give it some little sweetness. Any grain, so we'll throw some wheat. And then any dairy, so we'll throw some like milk in there. Probably should have done the cheese, but that's fine. Milk makes more sense than cheese. Alright. Any other things? Any fruit. We need any fruit, so we'll throw an apple. And this should give us Pooh's birthday cake. Okay, what did I do wrong? Okay. Alright, let me go get more honey. I'll be back. I'll try a different combo. Alright, I'm back, and I knew where I messed up now. Okay. So we're going to need some golden honey, which I went out and got us some more. Alright. Golden honey. Any sweet. And the sweet actually isn't mint. Mint's a spice, not a sweet. That's where I messed up. So we need either sugar cane or like a cocoa bean. So we'll do sugar cane. Any dairy, so we can just throw some milk in there. And then, let's see, we need any grain as well, so we'll throw some wheat. And then throw like an apple, and this should give us Pooh Bear's cake now. There we go. I wonder if the center is supposed to be like raspberry or something, because that's, I like it. I like sometimes when they have it like a slice cut out where you can see the center. Oh, and then that is where we're going to end this video. Just a nice quick little mini cooking video. Let me know if you're interested in like the other expansions, like recipe videos. I can do those as well if you're interested. Because now this is all completed. I love seeing 100%. Just seeing that 100% there. Just it's golden to me. Because I haven't done all the Wish Blossom Mountains yet. So we could always do that together if you want. And I haven't done... I'm missing one here. Oh. There's one thing I haven't done. So we can always do that as well if you're interested. Just let me know. But until then, I will catch you guys in the next one. Alright, bye everyone. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.